Hi again, Joy Warriors. So let me tell you a little bit about how I do work, service work in the world, and find joy in that service. So the majority of the work I do in my day is involved with my charity, onemama.org. But it's actually so much more than that. Like, I really do feel like every interaction I have with a person, place, or thing, like I am either going to be leaving a positive moment or a negative moment. And what I've really come to see is the more positive moments of healing I can leave in a moment with any person, place, or thing that I interact with, the better actually that comes back to me. And that's not why I do it, because I do it to make me feel better and feel whole. But it also has created all this other kinds of prosperity in my life that I never in a million years would have thought about. So like if I'm in some sort of nature place and it's beautiful and someone's left trash, I can pick it up. If I'm walking on the street and I see a stranger really sad, sometimes I'll just say, hey, are you okay? And just the outreach of doing something like that makes me feel better because I'm doing for someone what I wish someone would do for me. But it also fills me up. So to be of service in the world, you don't have to start a nonprofit in Africa, which is what I think most people think you have to do. You can still do these smaller daily practices of being of service, and it really will change everything in your life. And then if you really do want to do something on a bigger scale, you can start to have the tools and the skills to do that and really find purpose in such different ways. So I feel like one of the things that I think people misunderstand about when I say that my service work is selfish, and that I don't really know if I think of what I do as noble, even though people say that. I feel like it's my oxygen mask. Like I come from a hard upbringing, and some really bad things happen to me and to people around me. And I feel like when I am out in the world and I do something better that makes the world better, it makes me be able to breathe better. And that's why I do it. And that's why I think I have this ferociousness of trying to do this on such a global scale. But you don't have to do it. But this is how it heals me. This is how it helps me breathe. And so this is how I found my purpose and how I found what I'm here to do in the world. And One Mama is not really what I'm here to do. It's to be an authentic expression of giving and receiving, and not just giving, but also letting people's love land on me and let me receive the service that other people have to give. It's about this sort of give and take piece that comes along with it. It's not about being better or less or have more or less. It's about this movement. And I think that's, to me, what service is really all about and how it heals. So find this way to connect for yourself. And it could be in your daily life with the people you run into on the street. It could be maybe you spend more time with your family or your kids or your husband or your wife. Maybe in your job, maybe you savor your job more. Maybe you get really excited about the details. And you really are like, I am going to put everything into this so that the people who see this are feeling excited. So this is the way that I connect and give back to others. And what are you going to do? How are you going to be of service in your daily life? I really love when people tell me these stories. Even thinking about it, I get chills. Like I'll get these stories about how I will share that experience with someone. And then I have this one gentleman, he worked at some big job at MTV, and I had met him on a layover in JFK, and I'd only talked to him not even 5 minutes. And and I told him the work I did, and he went and he quit his job at MTV and moved up to the north state of New York somewhere and started some charity. And now he's living his dreams, and he found me 3 or 4 years later to tell me the story. And you realize, wow, all I did was say how I did it. So I can't wait for you guys to tell me how you do it, so it helps continue to inspire me as well. So go, my little joy warriors. Go make it happen.